playing Actraiser, Japanese version, Pro Mode, also called Special Mode. So the three versions of this game, US, Japan, Europe, they all have quite a number of differences. The US version is pretty much the easiest. Japanese version is the hard mode. European's like a weird, its own thing. One thing I have to remember is the Japanese version is very strict on the time limit for Act 1 of the first three stages. Act 1, the first three worlds, I guess you could say, they do not have a separate boss chamber, so the timer does not reset when you get to the boss. Ah! Screwing up. I want this item box. There we go. One up. Should be a apple. The shitty apple. Whoa. Okay. I think we actually want to fall down here. Points. Love points. And we really better move it. We want to get to the boss. I'm surprised that did not instant kill me. Lots of the spikes in Japanese version will insta-kill. I really want the item box. I don't care about the timer. Give me the item box. Yes. Okay. First boss. If you stand on the dirt here, whoa, he won't charge into you. That's what I'm going to do. Okay.
What? You can't talk to the viewer for that long using subtitles?
So as I put in the stream title, we're going to see whether or not we can do a deathless run. I don't really expect to, but we'll see. And in Japanese version, you have Act 1 music and Act 2. They made the right choice in the US version to do the quiet theme for this stage. And we have a choice of which route to go. This route appears actually much more difficult. So we're going to do it anyway. And this route's also very time consuming, I remember. You gotta be quick. I love killing all the enemies. Oh, for the delicious points. Yes. You really want to manipulate that guy to come towards you. Item box. That item box is not there in the European version, if I remember correctly. Okay, there's one more item box. Oops. Forgot about you. Ugh! Okay. Very well hidden item box. Complete waste of time to get that. Make up time. Oh, damn you. Okay. Those waterfalls in the background, or the foreground, they actually slow you down. I did not know that till recently. Oh, fuck. Died in stage 2. Okay. Notice my score is 100 points. I lost all my points when I died. That's only in the Japanese version. It's the thing I hate. The thing I dislike the most about the Japanese version is you lose your points. It makes some bit of sense for the normal game with the sim mode. Skip you. I wasn't on the little slope. Again, like in the normal game, if you lose points, it reduces your max population by like an insignificant amount. But still, your population is like your experience. It's like, oh, you really want that max population? Come on. So dying, I mean, I kind of like that. Like you die, there's something at stake. But for pro mode, special mode, like what's the point of reducing your scores? Like, it's so difficult to get a deathless run. So the top score you get is like pretty much meaningless. It's just gonna be like your last life on the boss or something, the final boss. I'm getting creamed. They can shoot in both directions. Okay, this is gonna be an extra time loss. Hopefully it won't. Only 100 seconds, yeah. Another shitty apple. Skeleton guy. This is like the only mid-boss in the game. Well, there's like one more mid-boss in the Egyptian level, but he's kind of like a boss guardian, a mid-boss. In this first level, like, they put a lot of work into this Act 2. They have like multiple routes, and that first room is kind of tricky if you look at a map how it wraps around itself. Whoa. Should not have taken that many hits, but there is a full life apple at the end of this, so that's fine. I love these jumps. Whoa! That's the problem when basic enemies take 2 damage. Slows you down. And my timer's too low. Do you get a timer refresh? I don't think so. Ah, I wasn't quick enough. Got you though. Right. Full apple. And my HUD is covering up the spikes. There we go. 3 hits. Gotta have the right spacing and the right timing. That was bad timing. That was kind of poor spacing, but it worked. Could just tank this guy. Kill him very easily. That's one thing I never really liked about the pro mode. I mean, it didn't bother me too much, but like, you start out with 24 HP, but the bosses, they were designed that you'd play them, you know, at the beginning of the game. Like this guy, you'd only have like 4 HP, or, well, not 4, but, I don't know, maybe 6? I don't know. So like, you could just tank all the bosses, and not have to do any strategy. Oh, come on. Alright. That. Okay. 1 death, 2 stages. This is going to be tricky. Last time I played this stage, I got knocked into a pit. Let's not do that this time. Whoa! Something else about the Japanese version, they redrew a whole bunch of the enemy sprites. All the humanoid guys. In the other versions of the game, they have clothes. But they're naked in this version. And these shrimp guys, these walruses or whatever, they're like... Well, they're kind of like prawns in both versions, but they're a different color in this version. A shitty apple! There we go. What are these, like halflings or something? I don't know what the hell they are. Look at that thing. What the hell is that? Oh, I missed the double kill. You know what they look like? They look like a creature from Evo, The Search for Eden. Now this guy's tricky. You have to wait for him to go away, and then you approach him. Oh fuck! Otherwise that happens. I better not game over, that'd be terrible. There are 1-ups you can get. Maybe we should make save states just to be sure. But I think there's in fact a 1-up in this item box. Okay. Run away, please. No! No! My plan was spoiled. I need my time. In the Japanese version, they don't show you which of these little logs are breakable. That is a much appreciated concession in the US version. Kind of reminds me of, what's it? Final Fantasy IV. The secret passages were all marked in the US version. Well, not all of them, but lots. I like this boss. Oops. Messed that one up. Even though it is pretty simple. Messed it up again. Hope my timer's going off. This guy, I remember the time issue being a big problem before I started paying more attention to what I was doing. There we go, that's what you want to do. Not sure if you'd call this an AI loop or something, because this is just what he does. And you just have to figure out the best way to get damage during this little loop. I'm not sure if you can get 3 hits when he's up top there. Like the god timing, you could do it. One hit in your face. Oh, I wanted to jump. Don't know what happens if you jump and it freezes and you're above a pit. I imagine the jump would continue. Now this music, for Act 1 and 2, I feel it does fit Blood Pool very well. Unlike the Fillmore Act 2 music. The item box down here, I think the item box is a magic spell, but since this is Pearl mode, it'll be a bomb. Yep. Oh my, why did I do that? We're getting that item box again, I hope you know that. Getting all the item boxes. I really should just make a save state so I don't run out of lives. Why did they kill you? Ah, the dark room. So there is a strategy to get through this room without taking damage. But it's like completely pointless because there's an apple right here. And the strategy, well, my strategy involves falling down this ledge here and sort of threading the needle between the spikes and the gargoyle, which is really stupidly risky to avoid taking damage because those spikes will insta-kill you. And like I said, there's a full health apple right there, so no point doing. These spikes, I think that's exclusive to the Japanese version, now I think about it. I remember thinking there could be a secret down there, like in Act 2 of Fillmore. But no secret. And yes, we're killing all these guys for the points. Even though our points keep getting reset. Yes, dude, no. Fine. I like that sound effect. Yes, do that. There we go. These are so difficult to kill without getting hit. This little hallway reminds me of the Lost Vikings, like the last level of the first world when you're in the spaceship, and like the hallway with the anti-gravity background. I have no idea why it reminds me of that hallway, but it does. And we want this one up. Well, that's kind of tricky to get, actually. Yeah. Because if the platforms aren't in sync, or if you're not in the right part of the cycle, you'll jump and hit the spikes. What are these, like gremlins? Imps? Goblins? Those gargoyle statues are different too. Different sprite in this version. I don't know why they did that. It's not like the gargoyles need clothes or something. Is it too Japanese of a gargoyle for us filthy Americans? Now this gargoyle up here, I would very much like to kill him for points, but it's way too annoying to do that. So we'll skip him. Now is this... It's a shitty apple, wow. That should be a full health apple. So we're playing... Come on, there we go. Apparently you can't be too close to them to bait that attack. This is bullshit right here. Okay, boss time. So the only real strategy, well, like, the most important strategy for this guy is to deal 12 damage, which is half his health. That's 4, that's 5. And then try to deal as much damage as possible during the last cycle. So we're at 6, 7, should have got 2 hits. 7, 8, This is the good cycle to get hits on. 9, 10, 11. Get 1, 12. Now I'm going to wait for the good teleport. Try to get in as many hits as possible. That was a good teleport, but I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so he has 5 hits left. Thing is, I don't know a good strategy to avoid damage during this part. Well, if I would have turned around, I would have done it. Oh well. Again, you can just tank the damage, but where's the fun in that? You want to be pro, right? Do no damage. So let's do save state. Yeah. Just in case I lose all my lives in this stage. Want your points. It's risky getting those last 2 hits like that, but kind of impatient. Oh, forgot about this dude. God, I hate these guys so much. God. Oh, come on. Oh, that's bad. Well, it's not bad, but it's dumb. Get out of there! Now that sand pit's a bit too big to try to escape. I'll bet you could do it. Yeah, I knew you were there. Please, please! Give me an opening. What is with this guy's pattern? He's supposed to stop. I'm seriously almost dead from these little bastards. Oh, almost landed on that. And we got a shitty apple. Okay. I think there's another fire guy. Yep. And you can hit him from this spot. He's too far. I guess their AI is different on the Japanese version. They don't pause in their pattern. I think you can just wail him. Yeah, you can just wail on him. Ah, I forgot about you again. I really should have these guys memorized. Really? Really? And I'm running out of time, too. No! Okay. We do get a time reset. There we go. Right up ahead. The only time reset in level. I hate this guy. Ah, yeah. Ugh, I hate him. He does the double swing. I'm doing another save state. I don't care what anyone says. Well, we only had 2 health, so let's just take it. You have 200 seconds to get to the boss and defeat the boss, but there's so many item boxes that I want to get. We might have to compromise here. I really wish those guys had 1 health. That's the weird thing about the European version. Usually in pro mode, every enemy that takes 1 hit now takes 2 hits. That's usually the difference between pro mode and normal mode. Can't hit him when he's on it. But the European version has some balance changes. What? I didn't get the sound effect. And like 1 or 2 enemies that normally take 1 hit still take 1 hit, which is nice. There's an item box up here that I want to get. I'm really running out of time. I would like to get the 1-up. Let's just try it and see what happens. This is like the most pixel-perfect jump ever. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I knew you were there. Let's just race to the finish, please. This guy... If you ever want to do a no-damage run, that guy would be, like, the hardest part. Okay, 100 seconds. Maybe. Don't fuck it up. What the f... I don't know why he does that sometimes. Like, on his first wave, he'll, like, shoot a whole bunch of times. What? So the secret to jumping over those pincers is not to press forward. Just jump up, the quicksand will move backwards, and everything's good. If we need... If the time runs out, which it doesn't look like it will, you can tank this guy pretty well. In fact, when I was a kid, I don't think I ever really learned how to fight this guy. I just tanked him. And used, like, Stardust magic. In fact, when I was a kid, Pro Mode, when you didn't have magic, this boss was like a guaranteed death. Pretty much. Don't be hasty in this part. There's an arrow guy. I knew you were there. Oof. When you're crouching, your attack speed is lower. I'm not sure if your hitbox is bigger when you're, or longer when you're crouching, but sometimes it feels like that. You can stand in those guys' sprites without getting hurt. I feel like those guys are attacking faster too, but don't know about that. See, this guy doesn't have any pants. He also has like a different face. He's like, looks more like an eagle in the US version or something. Yes, we're killing those guys for the points, just like the gargoyles. We're not killing those guys, though. Alright, so this room is really nasty in the Japanese version. In the US and European version, the ledge that you have to land on at the end is wider. You can just like skip this platforming challenge here. You can get the item box and just like drop straight down. Like, so if you drop down and hold left, you'll be fine. Except in the Japanese version, where you'll die. And... okay. Wait for it. Oh, what? No! Oh. I better make another save state. So long as I save state with 1 life left, I should be fine, right? Well, That might be a problem for the boss rush, but we'll see. The Three Stooges item. That was pretty risky. Oh, is that a one-up? Oh, so, yeah! I knew that. I don't think that guy will go up to my level. He'll just stay down there and camp the platform that I want to be on. I'm surprised I made that. Like, you pretty much have to kill all these little guys. Oh! Forgot about that. They really wanted you to master this little challenge here. Nice background. I think this is the only place where you see this background. This reminds me of the Lost Vikings level. Another Lost Vikings level in the pyramids. Well, of course. I could just try jumping down there right now, but if those guys hit me, you'll be knocked back, a la Castlevania, and then you'll be knocked into the pit. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, God. Not over yet, either. This thing... Yeah. I don't think you can make that without riding this thing up, then riding it back down, and then riding it back up again. And that didn't even work. Come on. This is something else, which is like, they must have changed something, like the timing in the US version. It's much easier. Like, you don't even think about it being difficult in the US version. You just do it. Oh, I made it. Okay. I'm gonna make an executive decision and not kill that guy. I don't want to fall. What do we get? Ooh, apple. We got a timer reset right up here, so no worries about that. That was a bad decision. Whoa, no, what? What? I think my controller sometimes just sends a direction input at random. So maybe the trick is you have to wait till it reaches the top and goes back down, like that last inch, and then jump. Maybe that's the trick. So now we are running out of time. And these guys, they'll like stand in the doorway. It's really annoying. I think these guys take like 5 hits in the Japanese version. So like in addition to the health differences between normal and pro mode, the Japanese version also has like more HP, especially those like humanoid enemies. The most notable instance is North Wall with the axe throwers. These guys are the bane of my existence. It's actually kind of impressive how, I wouldn't say complex, but like how many different enemy types they have in this game and the strategy you have to use to avoid them. Kind of reminds me of Zelda 2. Aha, hold the points. Kind of safe here, yeah. Okay. These mummies, they're never used effectively. They're just standing in your way. Easy kills. Now this part, I really hate this. I'm gonna take a save state. If I miss up this dodge, well, I messed it up, but I didn't get knocked back. That's the important thing. A shitty apple, huh? Now, the smart thing to do would just be to rush past this guy when he jumps over you. But we want the points. Don't know if you can manipulate him to always jump over you or not. Feels like if you're close to him, he'll jump over. On the European version, there's a difficulty option, and if you do hard mode European version, there's 2 of those red guardian guys. They're like the other mid-boss in the game, I guess you could say. Oh yeah, I forgot. In the Japanese version, those arrow shooters do not disappear. They'll just stay there. They'll fuck you up all day. I'm not sure if I like that. It's much more fun to, ignore the arrow shooters and just, time your jumps. Okay. Why do Egyptians have beetles and scarabs all over the place? I don't know. This is another level where we could easily just fall into a pit over and over and die. Notice there's a reverb. I don't know why, but we're not in a cavern or anything, but there is. I think that's only in the Japanese version too. Now this is a sweet ride. Those crows take 2 hits on pro mode, and there's no good reason they should take 2 hits. You cannot kill them without taking damage. Okay, it was my fault. I was impatient, but I don't want to lose all my lives here. This reminds me of the volcano level in Actraiser 2. That sweet, sweet background. Isn't there a guy down there? Again, the best strategy is just to ignore this lower part. You might take 1 damage if you just ride the cart, but if you want points, you'll go down there. Now these guys have no fucking idea what to do. Right, good enough. If they were easier to kill, I'd kill them for points, but they're not easy to kill. These are indestructible in the Japanese version. They're destroyable in the... Oh my god. They're destroyable in the US version. And I think the European version is it's a combination of the 2. They're destroyable, but they'll explode after you destroy them. Oh, that's weird. Jump. Jump. Yes, I forgot to kill you last time. He's taking a lot of damage. Contrary to what it looks like, we're not on a timer here. Like our cart. It'll wait for us. You can really just take all the time you want. I really should have conserved my health. I think like if you jump when they're shooting, you can get a hit. I don't know. Not exactly sure what causes those things to explode either. Yeah. Okay. Golem hands. You can take 3 hits. Points. There's going to be an avalanche. Shout. Shout for falling rocks. Slippery when wet. Slow pedestrians. Let's do that. Is that a Tengu? I'm gonna call it a Tengu. Oh, fuck. I made a mistake. Oh, I'm good. Ha! I laughed in the face of that. Points! Yeah, I knew that one was coming. These are like halflings, right? It's like that old lady in the Shire. The evil version of the old lady. It's the one who wants to dance with, what's his face? And we are sort of on a timer for this part. The boss will reset the timer. That little area is tricky to get without getting knocked off. In Pro mode, that is not the Flame Sword, except on the European version, where it is the Flame Sword. So this guy is tougher without the Flame Sword, as you can see. For that reason. I forget if it's best to stay here the whole fight, or move around. That hit, I remember, as being very hard to get. Another thing about the European version is it has a lot more, like a different damage table for everything. So this guy deals like way too much damage to like do this sort of strategy where you sort of, you know, trade hits with them. But you do get the fire sword even in Pro mode on the European version. Let's see if we can fall in the pit. Nope. Okay. Alright. I'm reloading that. I don't care. Look at all those points we saved. I want to get the points from killing the explodey guy. I think he's supposed to spawn earlier. That's a really inconsiderate enemy right there. There's enough, yep. What is it even supposed to be? It's like that Link to the Past boss or something. It's like the hookshot boss, right? This is that's a dick move. And an even bigger dick move, if you can believe it, is this guy. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Come on. No! Play it safe. Oh my god. I don't have a good strategy for that at all. Those two guys. Hookshot guy. Forgot about you. I don't know how I could forget. Like, every single pit has one of these things in it. Didn't bait him correctly. Look at my health. Look at that bullshit. Is he dead? Did he die in the lava? That makes me feel better. That archer, he'll retreat on you. Like, he'll hop backwards if you don't advance on him when he's firing his arrow. But that's the only archer in the game who has room to back up. Like, these three archers, if they hop backwards, you just hit the wall. It's like, they created that enemy and that AI for that one instance. He's like the mid-boss of this level. So I'm safe here, I don't need to retreat, okay. No, don't disappear, don't disappear! Yes! Whoa! You can jump through these things. Doesn't make sense, but you can do it. And one more guy. Okay. This is a very easy boss. Possibly the easiest boss. He's much more annoying on the European version because you can't get him in this AI loop. Like, he'll randomly go up or left, whereas in the other versions of the game, you can bait him to go whatever direction you want. Look at the statue in the background. Now that should have been the boss, that statue. Or like a creature like that statue. Let's save. This level is really annoying when everything takes 2 hits. Because of crap like that. And I took 2 damage from that guy. Another one. Now there's 2 bats here. tried to swing my sword, but it didn't come out. It happened again. In Actraiser, you have to swing your sword like near the peak of your jump. You can't swing it late. It just won't come out at all. This guy's fucking me up. And now we're gonna have death from above, yep. That guy, they removed him from the US version. You gonna retrieve me, huh? What a coward. Oh, and his friend is back, yay! I think there's an apple. I mean, I think there's a full health apple, not a shitty apple. You're at the right distance, you don't need to duck, but why risk it? Now, that totem down there, if I turn him to the left, whoa, and then run, I think that'll trick him. Wait for the arrow. Yes. Just enough time to kill him. We got a shitty apple. Is there really no full health apple here? Why is this guy on the left? Go on the right, you bastard. Yes, yes. What's that? At least we got the bomb. Headhunter. It's really simple to dodge them. You just jump straight up when they pause. Like, immediately when they pause, you jump straight up. That's all you have to do. But that little thing took a long time to learn. Hoping that guy will stay up in the corner and not come down. Looks like that happened. What are these guys, like pygmies or something? This guy will land up there. Ah. His position is... Oh no, that's the worst. I was going to say his position's chaotic, but... So you can get that one up, but it aggroes the bat, which is not good time. Can I turn this guy the other way around too? Maybe? This is the full health apple. It's a shitty apple, wow. Frickin' Japanese version. Where's the bat? There he is. Oh, you can't jump up to this guy, can you? I'm like Bones. This boss, you need health. Find a no damages boss is like terrible. Like these guys, they take like 5 hits, and they take 3 hits on the US version. Like I was saying, the Pro mode only increases the health for 1 HP enemies. Except in the European version where they have... The European version has like a difficulty slider and like a mode slider. Like you can play action mode or the normal game with sim mode. And in addition to action mode, you can choose easy, normal, hard. And hard is like the regular Pro mode, basically. But it will, like, increase the health of those humanoid guys. I think. Not 100% sure, but that seems to work. I have no health left. Okay. Can I get a save state? I think I already had a save state, but whatever. Go to the left, please. Over here, please. You know what? I really need this health. I'm reloading. We have one shitty apple to work with. And a snake. Where was he before? God damn it. Let's lure him to the left this time, and that way he doesn't go down there. If I lure this guy to the right, and then jump, I don't think he'll follow me. And let's turn you around. Ah. I'm not sure if it's actually possible to climb back up to get the apple after killing the bat. Oh, it is. Okay, so I probably should have done that. Are you serious? What? These guys are respawning on me. What the fuck? Give me the fucking bat to deal with. I could try using a ledge to kill the bat, but the ledge might aggro the headhunter. Again? You've got to be kidding me. This is going to be my watery grave, I just know it. Do I have less health than the first time I came here? Oh my god. I think this guy's name is like Wrath Flasher? Something like that? Well, it's a plant boss. Of course they're gonna name it. What's the plant name? Like, the actual plant's called like Wrath Flasher or something? There's like just no way I'm gonna survive this. Like, jumping over this little tentacle thing, it's pretty random whether you make it or not. Like, the distance that the tentacle stops at to attack you, like, it could be like a half tile away, it could be a full tile away. You can't really predict it. Ha! Let's not do the thing with oof. So if I do that, the totem guy will not rain down from above. Okay, I guess that still works. We still have the bat to deal with. Okay, that works. No! No, the headhunter! No! Everything's after me now! Come on. God damn it, freaking head. The snakes! If that bat comes back, oh my god. I'm starting over. We're doing so well. I think maybe we should tank the hit from the bat. There is no reason that the snakes should respawn. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited for the bat. That was the... Well, okay, if I go back for the apple, everything respawns. That's the way it works, apparently. I really should have only taken one hit. Now the headhunter's in the way, and the snakes! And then the bats! Look at this mess! Look at this guy! Oh my god. Got the apples. Okay, it's okay. I could just run for it from here. No, then everything would attack me. And the totem guy's back. We'll bring you over here. And he shouldn't bother us. Snakes! Snakes! Where's the snakes? Is that guy gone? Ha! Ha! Yes! Yes! Despawned you, or, I don't know, juked you or something. This guy comes with the snake friends. I feel like that snake took 3 hits, but I guess not. Oh, forgot about that last snake. Alright, let's do a save state here. Full health at the boss. Whoa. Like the final jump you make, or not the final, like the jump from the corner, I can make that pretty well. But the jump over the little post thing, I have trouble with. This reminds me of the boss in Secret of Mana in Gaia's Navel. Little tentacle thing that chases you around. The only strategy I know is to just play it slow and play it safe. In the US version, the weak spot does not go in and out, it just stays out, which is really considerate. Like, there's no good magic to use against this boss. The only magics you have are fireballs, stardust, and that's it. You get the next magic in the island stage. You can't. So that would be after this boss. I guess you could visit North Wall and clear it early and get the magical light. I should do that sometime. But yeah, so there's no useful magic. And the weak spot is like hard to just wail on. So this is like not a boss I was comfortable with as a kid. Ah, come on. You can get 3 hits if you're really good, but... See, I don't think he stops on that tile consistently. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. It's almost dead, though. Now it does look like he stopped on that tile consistently, but whatever. You're dead. Cut off your tail. Time! 1 second left! I did not even notice. Okay. We're definitely saving after that. Whoa. So this is like the other stage where there's... Okay, let's read that. This is the other stage where there's 2 routes through a certain section. And for some reason on the Japanese version, they shoot these fat arrows instead of like the energy arrows. Which is kind of funny, because in the US version, they shoot these like energy arrow projectiles. They're destroyable, but they don't look destroyable. Alright, there's an instant death pit here. Let's see if I can do this. Delay, jump. Messed it up. Delay, jump. There we go. Item box. Woo! Okay, so the safe spot, I think it's lined up with the faces. Well, it's not, but I made it anyway. Yes, you can go left or go right. Right has instant death traps and a 1-up. Left has these, like, Illusion of Gaia enemies, or Soul Blazer enemies, and full health. I think that's right. I think it's a full health. Might be a shitty health in the Japanese version. Okay, so yeah. We're safe setting for instant death. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Unfortunately, this part kills me lots of times. I think in the US version, none of these spikes are instant death. In the Japanese, they're all instant death. And in the European, the ones on the ceiling are instant death. Which makes sense, he'd be crushed. But... So these fireball guys are not a problem at all. Grim Reapers. The Grim Reapers are really easy until you get to the last one. And he's like positioned high on the screen, so then that makes him really difficult for some reason. Okay, here's the 1-up. This guy should not take 2 health to kill, but he does. That was probably a 1-up. No! Fucked it up. See, this guy on the right, he doesn't aggro for some reason. No idea why. As much as I would love to get points and kill those 2 guys, yeah, it's a nightmare down here. Just run. Run. Luckily, we do not need help. See, that guy is tricky to fight. Don't even fight him. Not even for the points. You do not really need help for this boss. You do need, like, infinite amounts of patience, though. That lightning attack is so easy to dodge, but when you have to dodge like 500 every battle, you get so impatient with it. There is one other, well, several ways to damage this boss. The 2 reliable ones are using the spike platform and doing, like, baiting her, like, collapse down on the floor. You can get, like, 3 hits if you do that, but the spacing's really tricky. The unreliable way to get damage is... Whoa! Fuck that up. You saw it briefly. When she extends her arm out, like, I don't think she has a hurt box right now. But when she extends her arm out, she briefly has a hurt box, or hit box. You can see like that. Really tricky to get that though. And then the last way to get damage on her is when she does the lightning attack. I don't think I've gotten that yet though. You just do a jumping attack and hope it hits. The problem is, you have to be close to her when you do the jumping attack, but you'll jump into the lightning. The lightning comes down at an angle, which is a problem. And it also hits the floor, like, at the spot that you need to jump at, if you want to get a hit. So, like, this boss is, like, designed, probably unintentionally, but it's designed to, like, kill you because you're impatient. You're trying to get an extra hit. Okay. That boss is like Callie or something. Alright, this last stage. I have no good strategy for this part. Let's bait this guy to the ledge, or the slope. Because there's a bird up there when you get to that snowbank. So this guy's an orange shield. I was noticing this the other day. Some of those guys have blue shields. I have no idea why. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Phew. I was trying to look at that sprite to see... like, if I could tell why they changed it for the US version. I mean, he's not naked or anything. He looks like a robot. We don't have a lot of time to dick around here. In the US version, I think they do shoot 2 fireballs. But the early gargoyle statues, like in Fillmore, they only shoot 1. Whoop, 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 whoop. Another statue here. And there's one more enemy. Let's just run past it, because we're almost out of time. Okay. Oh, God. Freaking eyeballs. Eyeballs are another enemy which should not take 2 hits to kill. Especially that one. Points. We got points. These guys really should not take 2 hits to kill. Like, there's no way to ride this platform safely without... We're running out of time, too. We're going to take the hits. Look at that bullshit. And it's a shitty apple. Come on. I thought for sure that would be a full apple this time. Oh, Christ. I want this one up. Those spikes are instant death. Again, that's exclusive to the Japanese version. Actraiser is like the only action game, maybe not the only, but like one of the few that comes to mind that was made easier for the US. Usually the RPGs are made easier in the US version, and action games are made harder, so that us stupid Americans can't beat them on rentals. But I guess Actraiser is like, has enough systems in it, like, they're like, well, kids will find this too complicated. You know, it's kind of a simulation game. So they just made everything easy. Which, it doesn't make sense. Like, I beat plenty of RPGs, including Actraiser, even though it's not really an RPG, on rentals. But action games, like Contra 3, I never beat that shit on a rental. This part's really annoying if you don't know where the butterflies are. Okay, eyeball room. Woo! That's the best bomb in the game. If I remember correctly, the time in this segment's a little tight, so we better hurry up. These guys still have orange shields. Maybe it's the next act where they get blue shields. I don't think it actually does anything, but... Is that eyeball going to respawn now? I think there's another bomb. Yes, there is. Whoa, that was close. Okay, we don't have time to mess with you. Fuck. Oh. See, they really should just take one hit. Unfair. Who put that slope there? Shitty apple, okay. Luckily, we do not need help at all for this boss. He's like the second easiest boss. Well, actually, I'm not sure which boss is easiest, but he's up there with like the wheel boss and the manticore boss. I mean, he's like basically the manticore boss in that he has a loop that you don't even have to like bait him into. You do the same loop every time. For some reason, in the European version, this boss is like incredibly fast. And not like incredibly fast because of the like frame rate difference or something like that. Like they programmed it to be like super, super fast. There's also another boss that you can't hit with the fire magic. I just know I'm gonna die in this stage. Woo. Come on. Look at these eyeballs. I think that guy respawns. Points. There should be another 500 coins. Yep. Does it look like Cyclops from the X-Men? This guy? Again, see, this guy is wearing clothes, but they changed his sprite anyway for the US version. I don't know. Don't know why they did that. Oh, God. Luckily, we do have plenty of time for this section. This section is like ridiculous. You take so much damage in this part coming up next, and then at the end of the part, you have the option to get some health, but you have to redo the part that you took so much damage. Wait, no. Coming up. Not this part. Okay then. Like this part right here. You have like the bubbles behind you and this eyeball and the axe thrower. I really want the item box, but I'm not gonna get it. Goodbye points. 21,000 points. Gone. Ah. Oh, that was nice. Why are there eyeball guys in the ice level? Doesn't make sense. It's really not a good idea to go for the tail, that's what I've learned. But we want all the item boxes. So we're going to get it. So that guy had a blue shield too. That must be it, like in Act 2 they get blue shields for some reason. We could go for the item box, but we won't. I think it's just a point. Yeah, like if you were doing a no damage run, this guy right here would be absolute death. Come on. So this is the loop around. This is where you come back from the loop around. Look at that bullshit. We had the worm, the bubble shooter, and the axe guy at the same time. That's like the first time a shitty apple filled me up to full health. Like, what was I supposed to do? The eyeball guy was right there, and the axes are in my face. Alright, let's just rush this guy. Damn the consequences. There we go. Don't like doing that. Can we, like, bait the worm out? Yeah, let's do that. I don't think it helps. See, now this is where we're going to get the option to go back to get health. And it usually works out to take it, so I'm going to take it. Yeah, right there. Oops. I don't... Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna run out of lives if we don't save. I don't know why they put those bubble things at your back when you're fighting the axe guys. Like, who thought that was a good idea? This is a pretty cool stage. So, like, the architecture of the stage matches like the limbs of the tree. No, go away. I don't like you. What? So maybe for these two gold, red, gold, whatever, Axe guys, you just ignore your defense and kill them that way. Like, all the damage we just took, we now have to, like, make a trip to refill. Are the birds coming in through those little holes? I never noticed that. Something tells me that's not the way it goes, though. Yeah, like for every red axe guy, the best strategy is just to charge at them. So stupid. Okay, full health. Ha! I saw you. And a 1-up. Oh yeah, nice. This guy we're just going to run away from. So the worms do not respawn. That's good. Why are there bubbles inside of a tree? I don't know. It's like the cave in Final Fantasy IV where you meet Tella. Like, why are there giant amoebas? Whew. I usually get hit by that last guy. Okay, I'm gonna do a save. Whoa! He doesn't like that. Turn around at the right moment, you can get a hit when he's chasing you, but a little risky, like that. What really sucks is when he does this chasing thing, like in a loop. Like you start losing ground, and you get close and close to the ledge, and get the timing wrong. Oof. Oof. The fast swoop. The double fast swoop. Alright, 3 hits. I could just tank the next swoop. So I will. So this is what I'm talking about. You have 5 lives to get through all these bosses. The best strategy is just to tank this guy and get him over with really quickly. You'll lose like half your health, but you're going to lose half your health anyway trying to execute the no damage strategy. Plus you hurt your thumbs. But tanking strategies are no fun. And hurting your thumbs is fun, apparently. So we're going to do it that way. The timing seems to be like you jump when he hits the ground. fight does like test your knowledge of Actraiser physics. Like you have to swing near the peak of your jump. You can't delay your swing, and you can't turn around midair. So you have to make sure you turn around a split second before you jump. I'm surprised I'm doing this well. I was doing the PAL version earlier today, and I did terribly on this guy. What, okay, hit twice? Alright, so the other bosses are all easy peasy. This guy, I don't know how to no damage him, but I can do pretty good. So we've done 6 damage. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's the cycle I want, but I wasn't ready. So I'm going to wait for that again. Go, 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 go! Okay. So I could tank them and only take 1 hit, or I could try running around and take multiple hits. You'll notice the background for all these stages is eclipse. I guess it's a solar eclipse? Japanese version, have to kill things. Those projectiles are faster in the boss rush. Everything's faster in the boss, well, not everything, but some element of every boss is faster during the boss rush. I'm getting killed. In fact, I don't think, I think those projectiles, the projectiles that you shoot are faster than you run. So you have to just like jump wherever you are. Okay, easy boss. Well, he's easy in this version. Oh! I didn't jump in time. You can get 4 hits each cycle, or no, 5 hits. 1, 2, 3. That should hit, and that should hit. So notice my swing, he made the sound, but he didn't swing when I was jumping up. If you're jumping up a hill or on the platform, and you swing your sword, and you, like, so you land early basically, the swing is cancelled. I wonder if that's like an animation concern. They just don't want to animate what would happen or something like that. Kind of sucks though. Ooh, got the hit. There's really no reason that this guy just like shoots lightning all day long. Like if you're standing underneath the platform, you should have like a 90% chance of lowering the platform on you. What's the big deal? Come on. I usually do not do the other method of getting her to crash down. I think on the boss rush, she's faster when she crashes down. Both the descent and the ascent, so it's a lot more dangerous. Ooh, got the phantom hit. One more. There we go. This background is a little bit changed from the original boss fight. I wonder if they changed the background to like you could see more of the eclipse. Like that's the only reason I could come up with why they do that. It is a pretty nice background though. You can get 2 hits on that one part. But I did. You know, I don't know if this guy's any faster. His little icicles, his ice cubes, they bounce around more, or farther. Look at that, I was like standing behind them and they almost hit me. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't think he's faster. If he was faster, that'd be like way too hard to get that hit in. Oh, losing ground. I'm not sure if there's like a limit how many times they'll swoop at you. I suspect there isn't, because why would they program such a thing? Like, why write 5 lines of code when 2 lines of code will do? That was the fast one. Okay, we can't do that forever. Probably not going to have enough health to kill the last boss. But we'll try. We're running out of time here. It's funny. Okay, we can kill him. Nice ears. Classic Quintet backgrounds. So you swing faster when you're standing, or you swing slower when you're crouching, in other words. So you want to get as many hits in standing first, then crouch, like getting 2 crouching hits. Then you could stand back up again, but it's really not going to make a difference. Alright, there we go. I think you can 2-cycle that guy in this version. The European version has, like I said, these crazy damage tables, so everything is even. defensive here. I really needed that to hit. Why didn't he turn around? That was your fault. That was your fault, Master. I'm blaming you. Come on. Oh, that's not good. Took 4 damage. Oh wow, you can dodge it there. I thought for sure that it would hit you. And that one did hit me. That last bullet, like, they just sometimes will clip you. Like, it also has weird traction. Like, I think you can, the last bullet you can, look at that, the last bullet went all the way to the left. The first 2 bullets, like, always hit the same spot, I think. The last bullet sort of tries to, I think it tries to chase you if you try to run to the left, but I don't remember. Something like that. Very good. The low pattern, I guess, you call it. You'd think that huge laser blast would, like, instant kill you or something. It's like his ultimate charge up attack, but, like, nah, it just does standard damage. Whoa! Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Wait, so they give you 472 seconds, but then they freeze the timer? I don't understand. We did it! Look at our shitty score. 1700. I think if you, like, get a deathless run using save states or whatever, or you're just really good, you don't even max the score in the Japanese version. You do in the other 2 versions, though.
Hi, I'm going to provide post-commentary over my own LP. Help close this out, close this baby out. The past version of me is just typing into Twitch chat right now in case you're wondering what any typing is. So this was part 1 of 2 live Let's Plays. Part 2 was a Let's Play of the European version that I did like a day after this one. You should watch it. I recommend it. It was just as fun as this one, and like the European version is itself a very strange version. You should check it out. Anyway, the main thing I want to say is that doing these 2 LPs was a very successful experiment. Like, would I like it? Would I not like it? And oh my gosh, I had so much fun, and I want to make more. Expect to see tons more LPs on the channel from a multitude of games. Well, I probably have the desire to make way more LPs than is practical, but you know how it goes.
So that's Actraiser, Japanese version, Pro Mode. Not deathless. It was a deathless attempt that failed in Act 2. I guess we could do US version sometime.
So yeah, we're definitely going to do more Actraiser at some point, and probably story mode. Although I'm like wary of uploading 3 Actraiser LPs in a row, you know. So we'll do more Actraiser sometime in the future, you know, maybe a year or something. Okay. And with that, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.